So, what's up, guys? So, welcome to the Sea of Wisdom, Careful Wisdom. It's been a while I haven't posted on the platform. So, today I'm lucky to have two guests on the platform who are going to share some inspiring topic. So, without wasting too much time, I'm just gonna let them introduce themselves and from there we go. So,
Hi everybody, it's Saba from Italy.
That's all for you. Okay. Hi, I'm Johanna. I'm come from France.
wow. So, we have two people, one from Italy and one from France. But so far, these two people are in a type of relationship that I've never, like before. I've never really expected this kind of flow. It's very, very amazing. It has been wondering me all the time. So, Saba and Johanna, how did you guys meet?
We meet for the first time in Malta. I was working there and Johanna was in holiday. So, yeah, it's been like a big life change
Yeah.
in a really little time.
I was already with someone else actually when I met Saba. And like, I don't know, we just kind of, we had a big crush, let's say, but something so strong that when I came home, I just left everything, my boyfriend, our apartment, our car, everything, and tried to give a chance to what we thought and felt. I wanted to give it a try, and also him, so
So,
that's what happened actually.
so you guys met in Malta, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's fine. So, okay, so how did you guys really ended up really staying close? Because once in Malta, you came back to France, right?
Yeah, I went to live in the UK.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, in London, and he
Yeah, come back in Italy.
Yeah.
Okay, so during that time there was a gap. Like Sabah was staying in Italy,
Yeah.
and you're far away. So how were you able to really handle the distance?
The distance.
Despite the distance, you were really. What was the thing that will make you guys really go through the flow? Yeah.
The only thing it's the love for each other, because it's been really a tough period of more than 6 months. I think I was studying in Italy for finishing my degree, and she was working in London. We saw each other during this period, over this period, just I think 2 times.
Yeah.
For 1 or 2 days, but in the end we were just working for each other, but in a remote way,
Yeah, we were like trying to support each other no matter what, and the phone helped us a lot, obviously. But I think we make it work because we were already trusting each other, and we already put our relationship like
the
we are,
trust.
the trust, and we are a team. We are working together no matter what. He's working hard, so maybe he cannot speak with me all the time, but he's working hard to give us a chance to be together, and so did I. So we just fix like one project and say, okay, let's say that in April we want to be together on holiday. To be in April on holiday together, we have to finish what we are doing. So we were all the time like trusting, speaking, and fixing little objective all the time.
I think the most important things was the trust.
Yeah,
if you don't have the trust in this kind of situation, you can do nothing.
Yeah.
So guys, that means trust is one of the most important in a relationship. So for all the people out there having really difficulty in their relationship, I think one of the things you have to put forward is trust. And I was also wondering, so despite, okay, France and Italy, was there some kind of cultural differences that was was that a barrier? Was it a barrier also? Is it really having some impact on the flow of the relationship?
Just when she came at my home, my family was not able to speak in English, for instance, and she was not able to speak in Italian. So I was like a kind of interpreter on both the sides. It was really tiring at first, but
so I did the same.
but it's been funny as well.
When he was in France, yeah.
But the same for me when I went in France.
But after between us, we meet each other. I was not able to speak English at the time. we learn English, let's say, together. Also, the fact I've been in UK, I improved really fast my English, so we could also communicate. But about the culture, I would say that sometimes, because English is the language we are using together, but it's not our native language, so sometimes we misunderstood really, let's say, a lot
of stuff.
each other.
A lot of stuff.
Like, he's thinking about something, he tells me, and I will interpret something else, because English is such a strong and tough language. There is not subtlety like we can have in French or in Italian. So
maybe you say one word,
yeah,
the other person understand another word, so became a bit angry. So you always have to go slowly.
yeah, and sometimes like we
try
became
to explain to each other.
we became angry, and
Things.
after a while we say, "But what did you understand?" I understand that. No, it's not what I was saying. So that was the main point. I think maybe the language. After the culture, we just talked to each other, and I lived in Italy. He came in France. We had the opportunity to share our culture.
A lot of patience.
And also like on the culture and the language, was there like other challenge that you guys face? Like, I mean, for the distance, I mean, was it sometimes did you guys fight? So maybe something like that? Like,
we fight
always.
all the time.
It's normal. If you
have to face the camera.
If a couple doesn't fight, it's not a couple. I think, because
we fight all the time. Like,
but the good thing is that every time you have a discussion, after you close it, and both the people are more, stronger than before, because everybody understands something. So it's important also to have strong discussions. If you don't speak about problems, you will never solve it.
So that means like it's a kind of misunderstanding, right?
Yeah, but after, sometimes we understand really well each other, and we are just not agree at all.
After 3 years, we understand. It's not anymore the misunderstanding. It's just
we are learning how to be agree to disagree.
Like
let's say.
Okay. And so far, how long have you guys been together now? It's been
like
3 years.
Yeah,
3 years.
3 years.
So far.
We passed the
3 years and 1 month.
Just 1 month. Wow, you can even calculate the month.
Yeah, all good.
That's amazing. And okay, I wanted to ask also. So, for instance, if you guys are having like problem in the relationship, how do you kind of how do you approach the situation? Like if, for instance, there's kind of big clash that now is really getting worse, and how did you approach? So first, one have to really try to accept the fact that, okay, I'm the one who's wrong, and the other one have to say, oh yeah, I'm the one who's right. So how will you be able to really tackle the difficult clash that can happen at any time?
We are not agree about that, so you know what, say what you think about it, and
I think after a discussion you try to understand what you are right and what you are wrong, but also hearing what the other person has to tell you. So you have to grow by your own. If you don't do this step after the fight, after the discussion, the couple it's about to finish. 3 or 4 discussions like that, but you don't learn nothing, you don't improve. After the couple finish, you split up. So it's something you have to do every time. You have to learn.
And
avoid further problems.
Yeah.
Johanna, if Saba say yes and you say no, how do you really?
Yeah, we are still working on that actually.
Oh yeah, I think that's really important.
Yeah, I'm the kind of person that doesn't want. For me, there is not he's right, I'm wrong, I'm right, he's wrong. I'm trying to more work on a way that I'm trying to understand what he feels, what he's thinking, how does he react when I did something that he didn't appreciate or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And what's important for me is understanding why, to try to don't repeat the mistake or to don't do the same way the things I'm doing, and I'm expecting the same from him. Like, you hurt me in this way, I wish that you would have done it in another way.
Okay.
The most important, it's not that he apologized, it's not that he's saying, yes, you're right. For me, the most important is that he's hearing it, and next time he's trying to do better. It's not because we are grown up and we are 3 years together, we are still, as he said, grow up together. Wow. And like child, like you learn how to fail, to learn how to walk. So same stuff with our couple, and sometimes we are really in front of a wall, but we always try to make it up to each other and to say, okay, we are a team, so no matter what, we are trying to always go forward and ahead from the fight that can be hard. I mean, we fought really, really hard 5 days ago, and now it's okay. So, yeah.
Yes, that mean, if I understand that if there's any kind of situation, first you have to let the other person know, okay, you did something wrong, okay? So next time do it better. You try to find a way like to not do the same thing over again, right?
Exactly,
if you do something wrong, okay, the next time try to do it better, something like that, right?
I think
Kind of
it's
evolution of
yeah.
yourself.
And also because I know also that in some type of relationship, like mostly the guy has the higher priority, you know, why maybe the guy is the one who has to say he has the last say. What I mean, so do you guys feel that in a relationship, like for instance, someone might say, okay, I have the last decision. Whatever we do, I'm the one who's talking last. If I say this,
Well, we are
it
going
should
on the
happen.
danger zone. No.
No, because it's something I just only want you guys to give an idea, like, and or maybe you guys try to make it balance, right?
Yeah,
Try to
I
make
think
balance.
that we are trying to.
We don't try to make somebody win from this thing.
That's very
Yeah.
good. Good.
We are trying to, like, sometimes we are like, it's like that and that's all, and he's like, it's not going to finish like that. I'm saying that it's finished, so it's finished now, and we are kind of trying to finish the discussion and saying I have the last word. But most of the time, I think we are still working on it. I mean, normal, but like sometimes he understands that he has to let me the last words because I'm really upset, and he let it to me, but I can see on his face that he's doing it for me, and not because he's doing it for that, and I'm doing the same. Like sometimes I really feel like, okay, if I continue and if I don't give him the last word, this story is going to keep going, and we arrive to the point. We feel like the situation it's already done, so why you should keep.
In the end, one of the two comes to the other and do some little jokes, and the other person starts to laugh, and it's finished. You know.
Yeah, it's more him that does
because
his job actually.
yeah, because I could see whenever I see you guys really, it's difficult for me to judge that something's going on because you guys make in the way that no one can know what's happening.
Yeah,
and it's amazing to see, really.
It's important to, I mean, a relationship as a couple or a friendship or family, you have the intimate stuff that has to stay between us. And when we are with other people, I mean, we are not changing and we are not trying to give an image of what we are, but we are just ourselves. If we don't want to speak to each other because we had a fight before, we are just not going to speak to each other, but we are still going to be us. So a kiss there, do you want something there? And after, when we are okay, and we show it the way we want. But obviously we are never going to fight in front of other people, because first for us it's uncomfortable, I would say, but also for you. I mean, you will be in the middle of something that you don't know about. You don't have all the points, so it's something really, I would say, risky to fight in front of other people, because they could be good advisor, but at the end, it's between us. So
That's right.
We are just ourselves. We are not trying to.
Important is continuing what you were saying. Is that it's important to be gentle also after discussion and things like that. Continue to be yourself and don't stop. A lot of time when you have a fight with somebody, you stop speaking with him, and you close in yourself. You don't want to speak anymore with this person.
Because we are really trying to let it open.
Maybe we have a discussion, but we try to be continuing being gentle, especially her, because me, I still have to work on that. Continuing to be gentle and think about the other. Like, not like nothing it's happened, but like, yes, we had a discussion, but I still care of you.
Yeah, like when we fight most of the time and he's really angry at me, that happened a lot. I just leave like 10 minutes, and after I come and I try to like cuddle him and say, hey, I still love you, I mean, look, I'm okay, please hurry. So
it's amazing to see. So guys, we're at the end of the debate. So they're gonna give us a last wisdom that is gonna be kind of recommendation. So, Saba and Johanna, so what kind of a recommendation, suggestion can you give to other couple out there having difficulty in their relationship, and how can they overcome that, and what are the strategies can they apply, if whether it's about like communication, what are the TikTok, no, but even if they stay far away apart from each other, like for instance, Saba was in Italy, you're in France, because you can have like maybe 1 year gap, something like that, without even meeting each other. How were you able to handle those kind of difficulties?
Just
Any recommendation to other couple out there?
I think just never, if you really love your partner, never give up. Work on it, never stop, and in the end, you will make it, like we reached to.
Yeah, I mean, being happy, it's a work of every day,
Being
right?
happy?
I mean, being unhappy, it's really simple. Being happy,
And
it's more
especially
difficult.
when there is a lot of distance.
Yeah, but be happy with yourself, trust yourself, and you will be able to trust the person you are with. It's the most important also. If you are not okay, you are not going to be okay with your partner. So do maybe a work on yourself first. Do a work with your partner. Communicate, speak. Don't be scared of fighting, of speaking, saying what you really feel. And normally the things should be okay. I mean, there is always things that are not going well, but happiness is something that you earn, but it's also something that you cultivate every day. So it's not because there is a down that's the day after there is not going up to be like a win or anything. And the most, I guess the most beautiful things is when we win together, like when we try to and we reach to accomplish something. So yeah.
So you guys are the perfect type of relationship that shows that the distance is just, I mean, it's nothing, right?
Yeah.
The only thing that matters
yeah.
is the heart, right? As
Yeah.
you say, love, and she also mentioned about happiness.
Yeah.
So those two things are most very important. Like no matter the distance, like from between two people. So having the love and the trust is also one of the most important thing that could keep the relationship grow. So really, I'm happy to have the two of you guys here on the platform today. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And guys, I will see you guys in the next. So I will wish you guys a blessed day. Okay. So we're just gonna say bye to
Bye.
everyone, and don't forget to subscribe to Current of Wisdom, and more video coming soon. Okay. So have a good day. Stay blessed. Bye bye. Okay.